Okay, just give me a second. Oh, actually, I think I'm gonna need more than a second based on all the things I need to adjust here. Hold still. Yeah, don't cause seasickness while we're at it. Anyway, I'm gonna share this to a few groups, and then we will go ahead. So there we go. Hello everyone. Well, actually, I'll just say that I'll just greet everyone a little bit later, but should be very quick. People share. No, okay, those are the shares I normally do. Now time to do the shares that if I can only get the setup right. But here we go. So we're kind of hoping that we'll be able to get a nope, I already oh wait. Yeah, community. There you go. Unless there's been a little bit of shuffling around back and forth and I might have missed a share that way. But anyway. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Magic Arena Run. Today we are, well, New Capenna's here, so without further ado, we're gonna crack a sealed right away. We're knocking on wood that we're gonna get something really nice on the open. The last thing I want to do is have to deal with, oh my gosh, hold on, we might. Okay, first off, we have a dud rare. This is really an errant street artist. Actually, we have two dud rares between the artist and cut your losses. So 1/3 of the pack is bad. Rabble Rousing is okay. Rigo Streetwise Mentor also okay, though we kind of want to lean towards Brokers, though it should be easy to lean there. Corpse Explosion, we might, well, we actually have interesting pathways here, but first off, so we have two basically good choices here to list out. But first things first, let's take a look at our, okay. Usually the first thing you really want to do, especially in the triple colored set, is check your mana base. And here, pretty solid. Triple Tramway Station, 1 Razor's Ring. We have Ziatora's Proving Grounds. Also the Riveteers Charm and the Mass Banditeers. We can also add the Revelers, if only to fix our mana a bit. Also have quite a bit of good support between the Fixer, the Rocks, the Forge Boss. So, but let's also do a sanity check on the rest of our mana. We are looking for Swamp Mountain Forest. Cabaret Courtyard gives us 2 out of 3, but we will take that. Halo Scarab is probably fine, but not very great. We probably want a Paragon of Modernity, just to, especially since we're in the Treasures deck. I don't think I want the MGM Cats anytime soon. But then we're gonna do a quick sanity check here. Okay, Security Rocks, maybe not, but still 4/5/4, but so if we looking at that, not so bad at first. I'm already excluding blue and white at this point. The white, technically we can splash for Rabble Rousing, but it's not super hold on. As far as white's concerned, yeah, Kill Shot, Hold for Ransom. Only one really good white spell. I could conceivably splash for Rabble Rousing and Rakish Revelers. The Revelers not really a splash. It's more of just a way to fix my green and red. Blue is not really worth mentioning. We're gonna skip on Rigo also, since we're not gonna be main white. Okay, we got at least 1 murder, so black is okay. We got whack. Yeah, this kind of whack as well. Let's see. Whenever you gain life, whenever you lose life, so this one just keeps growing bigger no matter whether you gain or lose life. Not so much in the... We do have a few ways of losing life, not that many ways of gaining life. Probably not going to do an illicit shipment. Crooked Custodian's okay, but we might be leaning on red and green for the most part, which is fine. You really want to have... No, if only they were actually good. Like, Sticky Fingers is not good. Light Them Up is good. Plasma Jockey is fine. Sizzling... Sizzling Soloist. The green better be good at this rate because I'm already okay. Green is some at least deep. It's not it's not that good, but it's at least deep. So okay, we at least have a Jewel Thief. Prize Fight is good. Attended Socialite's good. Sawjack is fine. Bouncer Speed down. Guess it's fine. Voice of the Vermin. Capenna Express. We do have a lot of ways to producing tokens, treasures. I'm tempted to just jam in the multiple copies of Cleanup Crew, but let's keep it sane. One. Freelance Muscle is fine. Social Climber is fine. Let's do a sanity check. 14 and 9. We don't exactly have the most removal here. Like Ready to Rumble is removal, but it's really bad. I am concerned that most of our removal is essentially in black, which is our splash color. Like we're gonna need black, no matter what, if we want to remove something. With the exception being Prize Fight. We have 2 copies of Prize Fight at least. I can see a world where we add the Ready to Rumble, cut one of the Prize Fights. But I think I would rather have the cheaper spell for the time being. Okay, so we're gonna give this one a go. Nothing too fancy here, but it is quite solid for the most part. We are heavy green, which is very heavy green, which is actually quite correct. Nothing really good on. We could load up on another 2-drop if we felt like we need it. Normally Sealed is very slow, so 2, 3, 4 is quite fine. But yeah, all things considered, our pack is on the weaker end. We have some good cards, but we don't have any bonkers cards. Nothing too out of this world. And I can't complain too much about the sealed pack. We did get one Triome. We got one Triome. No mythics. Just kind of par on the course. Okay, so yeah, definitely keeping this. We can lead on Courtyard into Forest, which is oddly enough our heavy cut. So Forest. So turn 2 initiate, turn 3. So the turn 4 Paragon might wait if we don't draw another land, but we got all 3 colors, which is pretty much the important part. The Paragon of Modernity is not the best. It grows into a threat, but in itself is not a threat. You kind of have to invest a lot of mana over time. There's a good chance that we might end up playing this super late. Opponent really taking their time on what to decide. Okay, going for the lookout. Looks well, they got the land that we actually wanted. So a bit awkward that we're not gonna get this one on turn 4. This is a better turn 4 than Paragon of Modernity, though Paragon is a lot better later game. Opponent is gonna be taking a lot of their time here. Capenna Express is nice too. A bit unfortunate that we don't exactly have any big creatures. We do have a few ways of generating treasure, just not that many. Yeah, I figured that if they lead off on this, that means they have a natural third color. Yeah, one reminder for players who are getting into Limited is that we did hit our 4. Also, I just realized that there's some really chill jazz music. I'm gonna offer the trade. Okay, Usually, if they block the Sawjack, that means they would have a lot of flyers. Since they block the Riveteer, that means they have a lot of ground creatures. I'm actually gonna play the Capenna Express first because we know we have the security rocks in hand. Shakedown heavy. Ooh, this is a heavy. So I'm probably just gonna take the early damage for now. This is a really cheap card. Where no, you figure out how to deal with the 6/6. Though technically at this point, it's actually more preferable for me to. It's actually preferable for me to swing with the rocks. No, not really. I can play Paragon of Modernity, threaten to block, but oh, there's our Masked Bandits. Yeah, not liking opening it up like this. Opponent needs to have a kill spell. They probably have... No, they don't have a kill spell. Wow, we actually teched them. Okay, that was actually surprising. I did not expect them to just... go out like that. But we'll take it. That's a pretty solid one. So, yeah, the format is the more colors there are in the format potential, the slower it generally is. But it's not an excuse to play really slow. But there you go. That's a little bit of a confidence boost, like getting a nice first win. I was really. What did our opponent have there? Like, what were the rest of the cards that I should look into? I have no idea that one. Okay, but we are definitely starting here. This time we get to... Well, we're gonna lean on the tramway station, but we probably want Courtyard, Forest, Masked Bandits. We don't have a real 2-drop. Alternately, we can go Station, Courtyard, Forest. We don't have a... Actually, we have a good 3-drop though. And the nice thing is that you can do this instant speed. Okay, another Obscura, but that is what we call the... Well, that's the mythic. This is the mythic common, the power common for white. We are going to match it up with the... we're going to match it up with a mythic common of our own. So, Voice of the Vermin, target creature you control. Well, that's... Our opponent might have a black permanent, so we do have Bouncer's Beatdown. We have a Treasure, so we can actually do Voice into Beatdown. Definitely taking the 2. We don't have our Storage this time. But yeah, I'm definitely considering playing the Court. Witness Protection. So, no legitimate business person. I could still pay this just to do the big whack, but... Yeah, no point holding the legitimate business person back. Witness Protection is actually going to be a a really powerful. Yeah, this might be the mythic common for blue. I guess that leaves red with strangle, which is okay, but not great. But now we're also in a bit of an awkward position. Like, I could play Voice of Celestial Regulator, choose to... Well, it's already tapped, and you don't have any counters. So that does not do anything. Okay, got another tramway station. Let's thin the deck a little bit. It also gains us a life, which is sometimes remotely relevant. So let's see. None of these are black. Though Voice of the Vermin is going to be interesting. Now, when this attacks. So also note that I could have sacked the treasure, but I was holding back for the time being. So the race is on. I can destroy the enchantment, get our Jewel Thief up again. So the question is, what is their big finisher? Unfortunately, with the mana I have, I cannot both play Cleanup Crew and beat down even if our opponent has. Okay, looks like they're going for Lagrella. Probably gonna exile our Voice and that's a weird way to put it. Voice and Regulator, no, Voice and Overseer. Okay. So we have an interesting trick though. Corpse Explosion. Exile a creature card from your graveyard. Like, I could play this guy just to... Wait, this is, no, it's just a regular legitimate business person. I want to see if they have a combat trick. No, just gonna block it, okay. A bit overkill. Opponent has yet more Overseers. So we might actually start to find a way to get the legitimate business person to die. Lagrella again. Oh wow. Okay, so we need to get a creature in the yard. Shouldn't be that hard. Okay. We are getting beat down a little bit. Price fight. Target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. Create a treasure token. I can combo this with Corpse Explosion, which is really poor. I'm actually gonna Yeah, I'm actually gonna offer it. Let's see if they go for the easy block. Yeah, go for the easy block. Good. We're gonna take 4. So the question is, will their creature still be... If they find a way to take out the mass bandits, I will just explode that. Oh no, it's just tap. Okay, not annoying. Civil Servant. Okay. Maestro's initiate. Okay, they unloaded. We're gonna now figure out why I decided to put the... That trades off the token. There you go. And yeah, sure. Wait, we'll let our opponent draw a card. That does nothing. Capenna Express going choo-choo indeed. Now the opponent has to now has to concern themselves with this. We also have cleanup crew. Depending on what our opponent drops. Courier's briefcase, that drops a citizen. That's not gonna do it. Drawing cards, that's definitely... Well, the last card might... So we can go cleanup crew. Okay, they go up to 7. So we need to hit with multiple creatures. We know that Masked Bandits is gonna get through. I'm gonna do the destroy target artifact just to make sure that they really only have 1 mana. And there we go. Yeah, guaranteed 5 damage. Voice of Vermin would have been enough even if I targeted another creature. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Getting our second win. Nice and encouraging. Okay, so let's keep going. So far, not bad with our sealed. I could have gone traditional sealed, but I gotten so used to the regular sealed that that's usually what I do nowadays. Also, sometimes I'm not too confident after the second or third games. Like for example, this is probably one of the worst openings we've got. Thank goodness we have a mulligan option. This is relatively better. We need to keep the 3 mana, so attended rituals, jewel thief, social climber. Actually, the initiate might be the weakest one. So we have whack turn 4 us if we can curve out with jewel thief. We'll see the situation. Opponent is going into early connivance, so we might have to just... We'll see. Usually, it'll be interesting to see what non-creature they decide to discard. We're definitely gonna go socialite turn 2. Nope, they did not. We can do turn 3 social climber if we're not in a hurry. Although a trick we can do is turn 3 social climber. Even if we don't draw a land, we can go next turn jewel thief. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna we'll take the trade. If they have a combat trick, I want them to get it out of the way. I'd rather they use it to kill one of our small guys than one of our big guys. We do have double black, but we don't have the murder in hand, so we're gonna go social climber first. Opponent probably has a kill spell for this. Deal gone bad. Well, we lose our prize fights. We also... So, a bit sad on that end. We hit the tramway station. Whack is a sorcery, so... I might not even feel like casting it yet. Yeah, I'd rather wait for something bigger. Although our opponents had the good fortune, okay, Mysterious Limousine can. Okay, a little bit misfortune that the whack is a sorcery. Okay, we have to hold. I'm hoping our opponent decides to smack us with the limousine. No, they're not. We're gonna take the hit first. This might be a super disciplined opponent. Scuttling Butler if you have 2 or more multicolored permanents. Suspicious booking. Wow, they're running all the artifacts. Maybe we don't bother getting it. We have a cleanup crew. Yeah, we'll make them sacrifice the Scuttling Butler. Yeah, let's see if we can get our creature back from the white van. Yeah, this is a 3-man. Now they have the option of crewing this. They're probably not. No, they can't just make this can't be blocked. At the very least, this limits, it severely limits what can crew this one. Our opponent will be forced to drop an actual creature. Ominous Parcel, that's not going to crew. Though the 5 mana to deal 4 damage is going to be annoying, just thankfully not there yet. Wow, this is a very unorthodox way to build. Unfortunately, we are now... Probably not gonna light them up anytime soon. Yeah, no other target creatures, but I suspect our opponent's just gonna crack the parcel. They still can't crew the limousine as it is, which is fine. We can still start sacking the... We probably shouldn't sack the tramway station. We should sack the Racer's Ring next. We absolutely still need the double black. Broker's Veteran. No. He could attack with this, exchange the Jewel Teeth with the Freelance Muscle, which is actually not bad. It gives me the option to... No, it gives me that for starters. Definitely gonna take. Light them up, unfortunately, is a sorcery. Also kind of want to have another creature to sack. There's a Corpse Explosion, which is... Unfortunately, we don't have a 4-power creature right now. I'm gonna swing first. On the off chance our opponent does not block, I can actually wipe this board. I just have to, like, Jewel Teeth, ping the 2 bookcases. Do I want to do it like that though? Because it leaves us open to another creature, but... Oh, when dice put. Okay, so we cannot. Now we can. This is any target, right? Or is it target creature? Target creature. So do not kill Broker's Veteran. Yeah, not a great way to do this. I actually feel very bad. Opponent might even just crack this at this point instead of dropping a creature. Yeah, we're severely flooded here. The only difference, I suspect the only reason our opponent's not cracking this is that they might have lots of double blue, double black. We don't have that restriction. Okay, Forge Boss, not too bad. What's this? Whenever you sacrifice one or more other creatures. Let's wait on this. Because I can still crack the tramway station if I need to. Also, this is just a 3-4. I'm surprised our opponent doesn't have more creatures outside of these books. Oh, okay. I spoke too soon. That was their big creature. There's a Voice of the Vermin, which... yeah, not so great. It only turns the... Probably gonna just go for the high-rise Sawjack. I suspect our opponent's never gonna crew this one. Yeah, no point since I'm not attacking. So I actually... so I'm... security bypass. We're definitely giving them a fish at this point. This is Ward 2. No choice, we have to go for it. If they have a counterspell, I'll be so annoyed. Well, we're not paying the ward anymore, that's for sure. Now I'm actually gonna put it on the high-rise Sawjack so that if our... well, we have to remember we lost our prize fights too, so this was actually not a very good situation for us. Now the reason I want to put it here or anywhere but the Voice of Vermin is because I don't want to just waste the shield counter. One's actually just taking it. Now there's an interesting sequence where I tap a creature, our opponent can just tap for the limousine. Although yeah, we're gonna die to the fishes soon unless we can find a very good out for this. Thankfully our opponent is willing to swing in with one, so we're not exactly blocking with too many. Well, we gain 1 life back. That's some good news. That should also thin the deck out a bit. Also, since we know we already used up our double black spell, I'm okay with spending the treasure token. If he hits, it connives. Okay, it's just connive. So unless there's a combat trick I'm not aware of, we can get got. Like, generally a pump spell is what I'm concerned with right now. Normally they'd be in green though. So opponent just going down to 1. Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah, nice. Okay, I did not do the math carefully. I didn't read. Our opponent could just crew. We need our opponent could just crew. We should have held one back. So a little bit careless of us there. That's our fault. We'll take it as learning experience. Having fun with the new set? Oh yes, definitely having fun with the new set. Oh my gosh, when did you send that message? 8 minutes ago. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I did not notice. Many apologies, Tim, but yeah, I'm so far kind of enjoying it. The sealed, not so much. I haven't exactly gotten into playing out a lot of the new cards yet. I'm actually doing a lot more Explorer right now. I already have a new series in mind for the Explorer front. Although first impressions, it's not exactly going as planned. There's one deck that recently topped 8 that hit the top 8 in a Japanese Pioneer event. That is so quick to port. The only thing you missed out would just be the Orborg and 2 copies of Mutavault, but I don't think it quite works in. I'm not convinced it works, at least in this. Okay, we're definitely keeping this. We can play the courtyard immediately. Just get our other mountain because we don't have a way to get swamps anyway. So we could go back to back Jetmir's Fixers. We can. Okay, we did hit our swamp. That's good news. Now, an interesting trick we can do is we can actually set the price. We can also just play the high-rise Sawjack. First we swing Threat of Activation. We probably just play the high-rise Sawjack at this point. Because it's a perfect block to the Park Heights Pegasus. They might have an out for this one. In that case, yeah, we take 2, then we can go with our other plan. Basically, it's we hold. No, we don't exactly get that because the treasure token is made after. So no bueno. Not right away anyway. There are kind of ways around this. But in the meantime, our opponent is taking their time on this one. Yeah. Opponent has their own Sawjack. And this is a fight effect. Not that. Oops, I actually left something downstairs. I'm gonna activate this. We're gonna do the prize fight right now. And I could just threaten to swing with this guy, but I think I'm going to hold off on this. Yeah, we take the 2 damage in. I'm trying to think if there's any card that can drop multiple. Well, there might be some cards. I might have just overplayed myself. Also, drawing this many lands in a row is not a good deal for us. That said, we can go Fixer, Celebrity Fencer. Okay, so it's just a 3/2. So it trades either way, although. Yeah, I guess we're gonna keep charging, although we are kind of gas empty right now. Not exactly a good. If our opponent drops down a really big creature, it's gonna look bad. Us playing all these removal spells is gonna look kind of bad. Yeah, especially the bouncer. Opponent does not have a second creature. Oh wait, if you had 2 or more creatures enter the battlefield this turn. No, I could go for the big swing and take our opponent down to half. I'm trying to think of a major fail case. No. Among other creatures you control, so at most this is gonna get like 3 if the Sawjack's still alive. Opponent finally deciding, I think. I would not be surprised if they do a chump block as well, but they might be saving the chump block for, say, the freelance muscle. Yeah, we'll take the hit. No point activating this ability. Incandescent Aria, well, it won't kill the freelance muscle, so that's... I'm trying to think of the ways where we could get got. Depopulate is really bad. Okay, what does Sparsa do? Target can't attack or block until next turn. Okay, now that is a problem. So, it's 5 mana. They can just cast it right away. Also... So it's a 4/4. Most likely targeting the freelance muscle. It's until your next turn. Which means if I swing, it's probably going to be with just the Jetmir's Fixers. I'm going to have to leave the high-rise Sawjack back. Opponent actually running 4 color. We technically could, but it's... Now this is you just can't attack or block. It doesn't tap it down in any way. May or may not be relevant. Opponent probably also choosing not to swing as well. Okay. Opponent's okay. Yeah. Pay with treasure. Actually, I would have... Nope. One more. Yeah, because if I'm going to invest a +1/+1 counter, I do want it to stay alive a little bit longer. High-rise Sawjack. Okay. Not gonna quite do it. Hold on. I probably want to save one... Yeah, I want to do this so that it at least becomes an 8/8. Though not exactly that relevant. Opponent might have a kill spell for this right away. Kill shot, destroy target attacking creature. Sure, that's fine. So it's a 7/7, which is, yeah, safe chump block. And we can just play the Capenna Express. We can't crew it with just ooh. Okay, so our opponent literally had only one Gathering Throng. Not exactly the best creature it put. I would have put anything else if I could only get one of these. I don't see a reason to... Yeah, I still want to make that trade no matter what. Also, I don't see a reason to risk the freelance muscle in this case. Well, Social Climber does it. Yeah, good game. Well, it came down to the wire, but we got our third win. Not bad. Hold on, I should reply since Tim is not in anymore. Hold on, how do I reply here? I'll figure it out as I go along. Hold on, pin. Replying to Tim. I think I have to do it. Okay, I can do it, but not from here. So this is. Yeah. Okay, got ourselves a rumor gatherer. So currently at 3 wins, 1 loss. Not too bad for not a bad start, if I may say so myself. Could be a lot better could be a lot better. Our sealed pool did have 2 dud rares, and the other 2 rares we could use if we splashed. Actually, no. The white was just too weak altogether. Now, this one is a bit scary. We need to hit green. We do know we have a majority on green. But if I don't, it's just literally Tramway Station, murder. Because I won't even have the 4th mana for Forge Boss. We'll take the risk. I'm not liking it, though. Even the Cabaretti Courtyard would be fine. Not great, but fine. Yeah, that was not a good call. That was a really bad call there. Okay, the Masked Bandits does make it better. And we can hold up murder if we need to. But I'm most likely gonna go Masked Bandits when it does go for the Rakish Revelers. Opponent hits their 3 colors naturally. Well, they already hit it. Well, actually not so sure if it's Unlucky Witness. Okay. Well, we're not murdering. We're not gonna murder the poor chap. Well, we missed on the mana. I could just play Attended Socialite, which is super weak. But then again, I have no reason to play anything else. Yeah, we'll just play this for now. Opponent has an Unlucky Witness, but they also have an unlucky opponent. Though, to be fair to our opponent, okay, finally hit our source. I definitely want to land a creature first, so I'm gonna go, because that triggers this, makes this a 3/2. So when I swing, that just gets them the... So they can randomly either play the Civil Servant or the Exhibition Magician. Both of them are appealing. I might just play Exhibition Magician for the treasure token. Right now, not that many citizens on the battlefield. Also, 2/1 and 2/2 does... they go for the civil servant instead. Okay, into a Lagrella. Well, I guess we know what we're gonna do. Well, corpse explosion. Unfortunately, we don't have a. I could just murder it right now. We'll play the Forge boss first. Offer a trade. Yeah, we're gonna be seeing a lot of magpies over the course of turns. Also, this one oh, it's a 5-tree. Okay, it's actually quite good. We just need to get this guy to die. Opponent's super suspicious. Nope, not suspicious enough. Now we can light something up, but probably not. Let's save our removal spell since we actually managed to clear up our opponent's board. And oh! Got them to concede right off the bat. Nice. Whew! Pretty good. Also, okay, it looks like I will also note that, okay, chat box and alert box. Okay, no, the chat box is working fine. Alert box, kind of weird on the alert, but never mind. We'll definitely take that. So not bad, 4 wins. 2 of the wins are off the back of the Capenna Express. 2 of them are off the back of Corpse Explosion. So actually no, one of them was neither. But I think the Corpse Explosion quite solid for limited. Capenna Express quite solid altogether. But you do have to build your draft deck to make sure you can crew it more than semi-reliably. You have to crew it a lot more often. Okay, this is bad. Yeah, we're gonna mull. Okay, this is much better. We can do Fixer on 2. I might just bin the Corpse Explosion. Keep the whack. I might bin the Corpse Explosion. There's also an argument for binning Voice of the Vermin, but I'm okay with this one. Hey, Philip M. Gibo. Thank you. Gebo. Many apologies for the pronunciation, but thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, I might end up binning the Corpse Explode Voice of the Vermin. Okay, opponent on leading off with a Riveteers. Now, usually the first land of this does not really signal anything, because there are, especially in Sealed, a lot of players play four colors anyway. So probably gonna lead off on Jetmir's Fixer. We want to get Threat of Activation up, even though we only have 1 red source. Opponent has a Social Climber. Well, at least we hit our Security Rock, so the Corpse Explosion looking much better. Let's see if our opponent trades. Nope, not trading. Riveteers Initiate. Opponent could gain some life on the return back. We ideally want to... Okay, opponent also on the green. Red. Opponent just taking it. Now I'm gonna play the Capenna Express first. 1, no reason to kill this yet. 2, I want to just crew it with the rocks if ever. So not too bad there. Yeah, okay. Yep, thumbs up, my friend. Yeah, unfortunately, well, we're gonna be moving house in a few weeks. Okay, was this... Nope, not blitzed. I guess we're whacking Jaxis. And we're gonna crew because 6 damage is more than 4. We do want to get one creature in the yard eventually. Preferably the rocks. But not necessarily. Opponent might just hit us with social climb. If they have no intention of blocking with it, oh, they might have an extension to block. So what we're gonna do is cast down Brick Wall Balzano, aka the security rocks. Opponent probably has a murder of some sort. Opponent going down to 3. Okay, I'm very suspicious. Never mind. My only guess is that they had a lot of double red cards and not the mana to go with it, or they actually had the 4th color, which I value consistency a lot more. Although there are times when even that has betrayed me and cost me a lot of wins. But that said, we're at 5 wins right now, so well, we need one more win just to get our gems back. But let's see if we can keep going there. We have 1 loss, so it's a little bit shaken, but not stirring them around that much. But yeah, not a bad day's work, if I may say so myself. Pretty fast sealed and all that. Okay, missing black, but this is keepable. We have the Jewel Thief. Okay, now we're ideally missing 1 more mana, so we can go from Thief to Rocks. Okay, and 1 that would not get me black anyway. And 2, if our opponent just plays anything, I can just do court. Okay, opponent also has the courtyard. Opponent is okay. Let's see what land they get from this. I suspect green, which would no green or red. Green, okay. Gala Greeters. We did hit our mana for the rocks. I probably don't want to play Bouncer's Beatdown just for wait, because they can also make tap treasure tokens. Yeah, I actually should bump the music up a bit more. I didn't. It's cool. It's jazz. No, yeah, I'm gonna play the rocks. Probably gets murdered, but we'll have a use for a poor friend here. Also, what's this? Exile the top 3 cards until the next end step. Yeah, we're literally playing the Riveteers charm just for that one riveting part. Opponent goes Raffine's Silencer. So makes the tap treasure token as predicted. Connives. Okay. We can just beat it down now. This is a black permanent, right? Yeah. Let's beat it down now. It's basically off timing. They can do the okay, we got a tramway station, a cabaret, a courtyard. There's a chance we might need the double black, so depending on what our opponent drops, Hey, Jericho Ilagan, long time no see. How are you doing? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna let this go. Gala greeters. I'm doing. I'm putting up a valiant effort. We could just murder it and get out of the way. But I suspect there's a good chance our opponent might just... Yeah, might just chump blocks. No, they need it. Okay. So, probably just gonna hold up the murder. There's some... Guys, some mountain. Just got out of draft. Ooh, yeah. Actually, I would... Okay, skills have become a bit rusty. That's fair. I'm also concerned that tree color sets are notoriously difficult to draft. Okay, gaining 2 life because he needs it. Good game. Yeah, opponent concedes. We kind of timed them out on that one. Well, no, that's not the right term. We kind of out-tempoed them. They were doing the 1-for-1 thing. We just happened to have the removal at the right time. They basically played the game we want them to play. And with that, we are 1 win away from completing the sweep here. But that's actually a very good point. Tree color sets are notoriously difficult to draft. I actually find the 2-colored multicolor sets to be very difficult to draft already because you have to consider the 3-color splash. Here it's even more difficult when you consider that it's probably mandatory. I'm gonna go Racer's Ring first because if I don't need to do Jetmir's Fixer... Oh, technically I can do the Jetmir's Fixer thing. But we play Attended Socialite first. Don't know what... Fairy Vandal... Hey! Fairy Vandal makes its return. We're probably gonna have to do a prize fight. Ideally with Jetmir's Fixer. But so we're gonna swing first. Because if our opponent... Okay, doesn't go for a kill spell. They seem to be holding something back though. Yeah, we could have played it earlier, but I actually wanted to... I was concerned that they might have a combat trick. A bit of a goof up, I will admit, though. And yeah, our 1 swamp is tucked away nicely. Opponent, little chat. Now, this one is a bit... It's a good card. A bit of a non-bow because it doesn't exactly... Okay, the Echo Inspector is a lot better. So, interesting trick here. Since this is already connived, this is going to be forever a 2-3 while the Fairy Vandal is going to keep on growing. So I'm gonna swing first with the Fixer. Opponent's not gonna block. Now we're gonna do this now. 1, to give us the treasure token, and 2, to make sure we don't... it doesn't grow out of hand. At least the Echo Inspector, it's not gonna grow out of hand by itself. It might grow out of hand with a little bit of help. When I play Voice of the Vermin, that triggers Intended Socialite. I am willing to commit to this. They might have a combat trick, but let's make them use it. They definitely have a combat trick. There's no way they're... Yeah, Obscura Charm. That's fine. Shattered Seraph. Okay, now that is probably not fine. They are they need one more. Okay, they need one more mana. Ah, come on, Kraken again? I lost to this guy last time. Tap an untapped creature. I don't need to do it. Oh wait, no, I can do it now so I can swing. Oh, yeah, sure. I could swing with just this. I'm actually gonna. Yeah, I could swing with. I want to see if our opponent's inclined. They will chump block. Bad use of the shield counter, but it's probably okay for in my. Opponent does another echo. They're digging for the missing land here. We need to hit the removal spell soon, otherwise we're gonna be in serious trouble. Alternate plan is that we could just yeah, sure. Riveteers Charm might kill the Kraken accidentally. I'm gonna do it highest mana value. Yeah, because all of these are 4s. Forge Boss actually just a plain 3/4. I might actually cut him down in favor of something else. We're most likely gonna lose this Echo Inspector up here. Oh, they did take out the Kraken. I'll bite. Yeah, what's this? It's flying, you gain 3 life. But it's a 4/4 flyer, which is going to be a big annoyance. Especially if our opponent can cast it already. By your silence, its controller creates a treasure token. Sure. Not actually bad. Okay, opponent's gonna take it. It's just we're gonna need to start cracking these soon. Yeah, I could have I could have played this and swung with that. Yeah, we're kind of wasting the attended socialite. By your silence again. Okay. But now we are heavily incentivized to crack these for cards. Now we do need double blacks, so we're gonna just draw a card now. Yeah, very bad payoff. Though the Capenna Express is nice. Yo, Capenna Express is nice and it's a nice follow-up here. Now, knowing this, we cannot attack with Forge Boss anymore because now they know that. Now they know to just block. Although we technically could, there's only 3. Oh wow! Wait. They're really digging for this guy. They might have hit it already. Nope. Maestro's Initiate. Okay, all the more reason to... Okay, but they did hit that land. All the more reason to keep up the Capenna Express. Freelance Muscle. Opponent can leave one unblocked just to get something killed. That's probably the... Yeah, they're gonna let... No, I would probably double block Echo Inspector. This draws cards, but also a big threat. Opponent gains some life again. If I can draw one more creature, unfortunately I did not. I could crack this to draw a card. Yeah. I would be stuck with mono green if that's the case. Yep. But we're gonna send the train in. Not gonna send in the socialite because our opponent could just block. Yeah, I want to encourage this. Force our opponent to play another creature, and then hopefully it's small enough to whack. Actually, even if we can't whack it, we can at least draws 2 cards, discards a card. Okay, we might be getting there. Been a while since Eldraine. Well, that's a very long while. Although I will note that the set I've been enjoying is the set I have been enjoying for Explorer is Eldraine, oddly enough. Okay, they did have a murder, that's fine. We'll just have to do it the long way. So, opponent not quite dead yet. We do need to Demon's Due. Well, they're getting down to the last bits. Unfortunately, Light Them Up can't hit them. Keza. Oh, and this happens to be white also, so it's on the cheap end. Yeah, we got there, but that was very, very close. Yeah, not bad. Actually, one tip I can give for drafting is try to always remember the fundamentals, and if you're coming off a bit of a rusty situation, practice with Draft Sim or any basically draft simulator. You don't get to practice the gameplay, but you do get to practice familiarizing yourself with the cards, getting to know what's up, also being able to get figure out what things are possible, what things are not possible. But that said, well, that was a very solid run for us. I'm glad to take it. Also, there's a nice open all button, but because television, we're gonna crack them one by one. Well, there's the case that would have saved our opponent if we didn't have the whack. Nice luxurious libation. Hey, Fleetfoot Dancer. Oh wow! Actually, this is unfortunately it's not in the humans build, but it's not a human, so it doesn't fit the humans build. This would be. It's also not quite Mantis Rider's stats, but it is a lot better than Lightning Angel, so that is something to consider. We also got a clever conductor. Okay. And let's see, what's this last card? Okay, it could be whatever I want it to be. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode of the Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, turn on notifications and whatnot. I will... finally, Lizard Blades. I will be doing drafts for the rest of this month and on the foreseeable future. As for regular content, I'm going to try to see if I can make something out of Explorer. It's been one thing I've been looking forward to. And I'm enjoying it for the most part, although it's gonna take a little bit more work, but we'll see if we can get there. I might have a series for this. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Shout out to Tim Sopkak for tuning in earlier. Thank you to Philip and Guido. Also, thank you to Jericho Elagan. I wish you the best of luck in your future drafts. And yeah, you can shake the rust off. It's kind of like riding a bike for the most part. If you've been competent before, you can get competent again. I can say that I got a bit competent in Sealed because I had to do a lot of rusty Neon Dynasty drafts. But anyway, that's enough about me. I wish you guys the best of luck. Have a great week, everyone. Take care.